Hi, living in Boulder vlog, October 17, 2019, Thursday at 2:56 p.m. So, um, I'm working on I'm really high right now. Working on my, um, um, ancestry page on my website, and I started on Sunday. So, like, that's a week. You start on a Monday, and I was gonna do it for a week, but now I think I'm gonna take longer than a week because it's more interesting than I anticipated. It's got it has the dates of virus coming from Scythia in 2500 BC, and that's what the mitochondrial DNA recently found out. So it's like, wait, what? Like, I mean, I'm sure if I look at the date, it's after when they found that out. So did somebody just attach the dates based on the mitochondrial DNA? But anyway, they have it all set up, so I want to piece it together like a big old puzzle. So now I'm not thinking get done with it in a week. Now I'm thinking in the first week have it like uh, to the point where I feel like I'm at least halfway done. Like I know how long, maybe I guess how long more to go until I'm done. I'm getting an idea what I want to do. This is the general pattern with my pages. I start the page. I start just wanting to do something basic. Like with this page, I wanted to. I thought I had all of the different lines, but then I found a whole bunch more lines since then. So, which means maybe I'll find even more lines. So, before I was just going to have maybe one, I was going to write all the lines, lineages, but then I was on the vertical part, just like in my timeline, I was just going to have one just to sample. But now I'm thinking, why not just have all of them? Because a lot of them, as you go farther back, a lot of them are shared. And there's lots of them that branch out and then branch back in again at different times. So if one branches out and in up here, I don't know, it doesn't, maybe you could squeeze it together better. Um, and yeah, like if you put it, I don't know, and maybe put it in the both time dimensions. So I'm thinking about doing it with all of them, just make it complete. So if I do that, that could take a while, like I could work on it for a month and not even get done, but it's related to the timeline. So, you know, I could, the stuff I work on this, I could plug into my timeline. So, and the timeline is that one project. Well, I guess one of the, yeah, my whole website is like this, but it's a project that I'll have to work on until I'm done, no matter how long it takes. So it doesn't really matter. So, 3 week, yeah, I think I'm making pretty good progress. I think I got all of the different lineages. Oh, but I didn't complete all of them because what happened was in 1800 BC, there's a line of a king of Ireland. And it's all these different kings and all these different kingdoms. So, yeah, I want to put those kingdoms on my timeline. And the High King of Ireland, they had tried to have this like symbolic kingdom as the whole island of Ireland was one kingdom, and that was from 2000 BC all the way to, it was for like 4,000 years. So I want to put that in. But um, so in 1800 BC there was this king, and he married. A lot of people are saying that this stuff is fabricated, so I'm gonna plug all this stuff in and just. But yeah, so they say in 1800 BC, and that was before the Iron Age, the Bronze Age collapsed. There was a world society back in those days. Everybody traded with each other. You can tell from all of the the archaeology. And then all of a sudden in 1185, it all collapsed. They thought they had a series of natural disasters. And so it's believable that Ireland, would be on the map. So anyways, 1800 BC, there's this king of Ireland, and supposedly he married a princess of Egypt, who just kind of moved up there, exchange of royal families or something, and so now, but it was supposed to be. See, I haven't plugged this all in or read it. I need to read it more. I haven't been reading much, but that was at the time of the Exodus. I mean, I'm sorry, that was in 1800 BC, but they said that was at the time of the Exodus. But the Exodus was in 1530 BC, and then I read there on the page Genie.com that they said, they thought it was Necho 1, but Necho 1 was 600 BC. So, but if you want to have it line up with the King of Ireland, you have to make it in 1800 BC. So that was I can't remember, but so anyways, I just go to whoever um, Pharaoh was in 1800 BC, and then I'll just call that guy Grandpa, and then just trace it all that way up there. And from the pharaohs, you could just make a fabricated line all the way back to the flood based on what Josephus says in Antiquities of the Jews. He has a lineage from the flood and where they all went, like in what part of the world. So you just choose the one that went to Egypt anyway. And then there was another one like who supposedly moved over after the Exodus, and so yeah, there's lots of so that's an avenue I haven't explored yet and gone all the way down. But I on these various break off ones, like I call them branches, where they break off and then come together. I think I'm going to make those their own line. So I'll include every single person on every single lineage, even on the break off ones, because they don't take that much space. I've got books on my website that are 3,000 pages, so I don't think it's going to exceed that. So I just like having it all represented. And then I can represent all of them on the horizontal part too, because you don't represent the entire line, you just represent the breakout part, but you do represent the entire line on the bottom part. So the vertical part. So yeah, yesterday was most of the day was just adding new lineages. So today what I'm going to do is I think complete all those ones that I added, and finish the other one. So yeah, who knows. But one easy thing that I can do is adding links, because I didn't add the links to all of them. I had to take the links away. When you copy and paste it, it keeps the link, but then I had to take the link away because I had to have have the font over it, and it doesn't allow the link. So I put the link on the date, but a lot of time, I didn't bring the link over when I copied it. So no, it didn't bring the link, so I had to attach the link. So that's like a simple thing I can do today too. So, but my mom wants me to go over and help her. She'll probably call me in a little bit. I should probably get off this phone soon. She'll probably call me, so I don't get interrupted. Plus, I'm almost at 10 minutes. So, I'm onto something. This is a great project. It's going to take forever, so I'll just give it a month. And just listening to music. I need to listen to these articles, though, about the history of Ireland. I'm totally into the history of Ireland now, and they've got lots of stories. All right, enough talking. Talk tomorrow.